Hello and welcome to today's episode of Chronicles of a Nigerian Woman. My name is Fagbeja and today I'll be reading Dotun's story. I love children. Growing up, I was the one who all my aunties chose to leave their kids with whenever they needed help. I am the last of 3 children. I have an older brother and an older sister who is immediately before me. The gap between us is 6 years. My siblings were hardly ever around when I was growing up because they were in boarding school, so I was mostly alone with my parents. Because of my love for babies and children, I would gather the neighbors' children and organize them to play games or come up with recitals of poems or songs and other such things to present to our parents. I did not go to boarding school, so my mom's younger sisters would often drop their kids, especially on weekends when they were all attending functions together. I had 3 younger cousins and I could manage them all well. I would back the little one and keep them all fed and entertained till our moms got back. I always dreamt of having 6 children, and even though everyone thought it was unrealistic, my dream remained with me into my young adulthood. Of course, I was also the favorite auntie to my brother's 2 daughters and my sister's 3 kids. Because of my love for children, I studied education and went on to specialize in early childhood learning. I knew I would own a crèche and preschool someday. My husband is also a lover of children, though not as much as I am. He is very hands-on and he loves to have them around. He is more of a teenager's person though. I was very vocal with him about my plan to have 6 children, and he was on board with me if that was what I wanted. We have been married for 9 years now, and in the way that life can sometimes play its hand, we have only one child who is now 7 years old. We waited 1 year after getting married before we started having children, just for us to settle into the marriage. My periods are very regular, so we didn't use any external contraceptive. We simply used the calendar method, and it was very effective because I got pregnant at the exact time we planned. The pregnancy was such a joy and I thrived through it. My skin was glowing, my hair grew thicker and longer, and I felt good about myself. The delivery was another story. I don't think anything could have adequately prepared me for that. But all in all, I was eagerly anticipating my next pregnancy, but it has not come till now. Medically, the doctors can't find any reason why we can't have children, but it just is not happening. Until it happened to us, I had never been aware that this was a problem for people. The condition even has a name, secondary infertility, and it is surprisingly more rampant than I could have imagined. It has been very difficult for me to deal with on several fronts. First of all, my emotions are all over the place. I am upset at how distressed I feel about the situation. I am usually a very logical person, and I think it is wrong to feel so bad about it since we already have one child, and I should be grateful. I really struggle with finding a balance between my head and my heart. Secondly, I hate it when people come to me or pass comments about how I don't want to have more children. I don't lash out at them, but I get so irritated because they have no idea what is going on within me. The insensitivity can be so unnerving. I wish they would just mind their business. Of course, there are those who genuinely care and try to proffer solutions, but that also can be overwhelming at times. I am 36 now, and every day I see my dreams of having 6 children slip away away slowly. I'm not even fussy now. Just 1 or 2 more babies would mean the world to me at this point. We had an IUI procedure 2 years ago, but it didn't progress, and I found it so painful. I'm not sure I would like to go through it again. My husband says we should just wait it out and that things will work out in their own time, especially since we have done all kinds of tests and tried various treatments. It's not easy for me to accept. I feel like I'm just sitting down doing nothing, but I don't have any options other than to wait at this time. I just find it so ironic that this should happen to the one person who loves babies and children so much. Do you have any experiences to share about secondary infertility? Please do so in the comment section. Remember to subscribe to my channel and to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos.